Hello everyone and welcome back. It's nice to see everyone again. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of August 29th through September 4th of 2022. Wow, can you believe school's almost here? Oh my. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up. And a special thanks goes out to those of you who have subscribed. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. As well as to the ones who have left comments. Thank you as well. Oh, these cards are just giving me grief. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's in store for you this week. And your first card out is the Hermit, yourself, as they say. All right, Virgo, there you go. Taking the time out, stepping back, looking at all things, just keeping quiet to yourself for a change. Maybe even going solo, taking a little trip somewhere, turning off the cell phone, maybe just sitting down watching a movie, you know, eating some popcorn. I quite like popcorn myself. And enjoying yourself and your days. Maybe this is your day off and you just don't want to hear from nothing. And your next card out is the Ace of Swords. So new beginnings. You know, some sort of clarity. You know, cutting to the chase. You know, preparing yourself. Maybe it's time to have a heart-to-heart to clear the air. You know. Or you're leaving, you know, some sort of important decision out in your life or somebody, you know, something personal. Maybe you need to talk to somebody about it so that things get a little more clear for yourself. And the King of Swords. So an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're very intellectual. They like to talk. They're very well educated for the majority. They just like to, you know, cut to the chase. You go to them with a problem or something that you're not quite sure about, and you say your piece, and they will give you as best advice as they can on which way to go for yourself. And the Six of Cups. So looking back on your past a little bit, you know, just having some good memories. Maybe you've been going through some picture albums if you have those, or just pictures on your computers for others, and you've seen a friend or a relative that you haven't seen in years, or maybe, you know, unfortunately they've passed on who you cared a lot about. You're just remembering the good times, maybe some of the places that you've grown up. And the Ace of Pentacles. So very nice. An offering of some sort. Again, new beginnings. Something being offered, something tangible. Could be a new line of work for yourself. Maybe at work they've realized what an asset you are and offering you a little more money and a better position because they realize what you have to bring to the table. You know, you have a lot of power. You know, follow your intuition here. You know which is the best path for yourself. You know, you have your finances all in order, that sort of thing. You know, you're doing very well for yourself this week. You're feeling quite comfortable. And the Three of Cups. So a get-together, celebration of some sort. Maybe this is with some friends or relatives you haven't seen in a while. This could be an invitation to go to a party, maybe a birthday, a reunion, a celebration. You know, maybe somebody's retiring. Maybe somebody's just got a new job. You know, there's many celebrations in life as well as birthdays. And Five of Rods. So having to defend yourself. Some sort of competition. Now, whether this is in a job situation or a relationship situation, you're feeling like you're always having to defend yourself, stand your ground. You know, you're standing out in the crowd in a good way. I mean, it's too bad that you're feeling, you know, that you have to go through this. It's unnecessary part of it. But and perhaps this may be just all up in your head. It might not even really exist. You may realize that, there's not any competition there at all. And the Lovers, so new beginning. Some sort of commitment coming in. You're making a commitment to something now, something that speaks to your heart. Now, whether that's a career, a person, or just a passion of some sort that speaks to you, and you're going to have follow through with it. And you're going to be quite content that you've done so. It's going to bring you to a better place mentally as well as physically, and in some cases financial. So you're going to be quite happy that you've chosen this new path for yourself. And the Eight of Pentacles. So you're hard at work, taking your time, You're very knowledgeable. You have put a lot of effort into this, and you're still going at it strong, and you're quite happy to do so. Maybe you're thinking of taking a course of something to make it even easier for yourself, or understand things a little bit more. You're very a person that wants to know a lot of knowledge. You enjoy that. You like facts. You like things things that you quite enjoy. And the Page of Swords. So cutting to the quick, something sort of a storm warning of some sort for you, and perhaps you're either in it or going through it, or somebody some sort of little bit of a blowout. Could be in a relationship or a friendship, misunderstanding, but just try to curb your tongue a little bit so that you don't say something that you can't take back later. And the Page of Cups, so surprise, good news coming in all of a sudden, out of the blue, good news. This could be in a romance, this could be in a family relationship, a new love that's coming into your life as well for others, a friendship that sparks and turns into an affair, like a good one, like you're not cheating on anybody. It's just that, that friendship that you've had for a while, you're starting to realize that you're appreciating each other's opinions and ideas more, so you're being more attracted to one another. And the Four of Swords, so taking a step back, sabbatical a little bit, regrouping. For others, this could be maybe somebody that's recouping in the hospital. This could be yourself just taking that sigh of relief from work or just life in general, having a rest and relaxation without having to think too much about all the going on in the world. And the Four of Cups. So I'm feeling a little bit bored, maybe even a little bit jaded. You've been at something for quite some time, and you're wondering, do I persist at this, or do I stop now and cut my losses and move forward, or you're looking at you're comfortable, you have the things in your life, but you're wondering, is this all there is now? But there is another cup on offer, as you can see. Something's going to be offered to you just out of the blue, and I think you're going to go with it because you're not overly content where you are in the circumstances that you're in. So you're thinking of moving yourself forward here in something. I really think that, from what I'm seeing here so far, that for a lot of you, you're going to take an interest in a new career, and or something that you've been doing on the sidelines just because you want to, and you've decided to step into it a little bit more so that you can go forward. Yeah. And the Death card. So something's definitely coming to an ending. You've weighed all the pros and cons. You're done with it. You've let it go. For some, this could be in a relationship, family members, a job, that sort of thing. You were glad when it was done. I mean, it hurt, but you were glad that it was done and over with. And now you're just sort of looking back on it going, if I would have done it that way, would it made any difference? But you realize that that's not true. You're headed in a new direction. The sun's going to rise. Things are going to get better. It's just, we all hit those weeks where we spend some too much time in our past. So I think that's what's happening with you this week for some of you. And the Knight of Wands. All right, so clarity coming in, good news, an offer of some sort coming forth. Now, this could be maybe you're thinking of taking a vacation somewhere for others, just a little bit off the beaten path, you know, a get together. You know, you're listening to what makes you happy this week, and you know it's the right steps for yourself. You're not, you know, over analyzing or thinking too much or putting too much pressure on yourself. You're just trying to make this week a little bit smoother. So, you know, you're a hardworking person. You're very decisive. You know what you want. You know, you like material gains and comforts in life, and you're willing to do a lot of things to get them. You know, if it's going to see, you know, in the future that it's going to succeed and be, you know, tangible for you, you're more than willing to sacrifice and put your head down and go forward with it until you accomplish what you want to accomplish in the future. And the Hierophant. Wow. So maybe you're talking to somebody about this. Now, this could be a teacher, a therapist, aunt, uncle, good friend, some sort of confidant that you feel like when you talk to that person that they're actually listening. You know, they're not judging you or trying to get you to say something that, you know, you don't want to say. And for others, like I said, this could be you going back to school or taking that thing of interest that sparks your little interest and diving into it a little bit more, learning a little bit more about it, getting a little more clarity about it. You know, going back to school or taking that course or just reading up on it. I mean, the internet has a lot of knowledge out there for, you know, people that just want to check into some things. It's not always the best way to go about it, but sometimes it's better than not. You know, and she's just listening. You know, maybe she's telling you if you try this book or look for this or do that, that, you know, it'll go the way you want it to. So overall, you're cutting out some little bit of losses. You're taking a time out for yourself, well-deserved rest, you know, recouping, getting yourself back into shape, taking care of your health, having get-togethers with good friends and celebrations, and moving forward in the direction that you want to take your future. So you're already made your decisions. All right, Virgo, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card and see what kind of clarity we can get for this week. But it looks really good. It's a very bright and shiny and happy week. There's not any real bad news in there, which is wonderful. All right. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So definitely getting your knowledge, you know, doing your reading, that sort of thing. Looking into the situation before you leap. All right, Virgo. On that note, I will say bye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, and bye for now.